All right, let's see. Okay, works. 2 seconds, everyone. Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the Driver's Room Acelith Design Endurance Championship. I'm your host Kimaru and today we are at the Tokyo Expressway Central Outer Loop in the Group 4 machines. And yeah, today we are on this track, which I never really expected. It kind of looked to me like a track where I wildcarded the race, but this is actually the outer and I drove the inner. So, today we are, like I said, in the Group 4s and we're in the wet. It looks like it's just a mild, rainy weather, so people are using intermediates, and that could be the go-to tire for today. And I don't expect much tire wear, but the yeah, we're getting the Group 4s out of the way. And let's see here. Yep. So we're getting the Group 4s out of the way, and we have been on board with Mr. Plucks the Duck so far. And we're going to take a look at Mr. Bravo Job. We're still doing the practice laps, and qualifying will be starting at 19:45 or Norwegian time 20:45. We have Dennis here in the Viper. Let's see how he can turn the tables and do things in today's race. I think the Viper is a very bad choice on this track. Like I said before, and like I said in the very first race, the Viper is my very favorite car in the entire world. If I got the choice between a Viper and three, $20 million cars, I would take the Viper any day of the week, because I would spit on $20 million cars and yeah. How can I say that Brit cheated on what lap? Haven't really seen much of anything yet, so yeah. Whatever Brit did, it's still a practice lap. Spooky, good to see you in chat. Good to see you on track. But yeah, the practice laps means nothing. Just set your bankers and that'll be it. 22, yeah. The Huracan probably is one of the better choices for this track. I think Berkey will struggle the most, considering he's in the front-wheel drive machine. And we have Mickey in the Huracan as well, so let's see how he does it in that thing. Brit Nisbet, as we know, is a master of tire wear, so it all remains to be seen who picks the longest straw or shortest straw. Well, I know that Jag is fast, Spooky, so I know it's fast, but I think it might be a little bit crippled for this track. Hey, Jack, how you doing? Flapjack in the house. So yeah, we're just waiting on the guys to get ready with qualifying. We have Laranesi. Should be decent in the Citron, but yeah, it all remains to be seen. Yeah. Well, I'm good. I'm good, Jack. I was at the dentist yesterday, so finally after 2 years. Yeah, got a little bit expensive, but you know, dentists always are. And I gotta go back in a couple of weeks and put up a crown, as she called it, on one of my teeth, and that's gonna be $8 grand. So that's good. 8 grand Norwegian, of course. But other than that, I'm doing good, and maybe I'm catching a little bit of a cold. I've been feeling a little bit under the weather today, but nothing that a good, strong kebab wouldn't fix. So I ordered myself a kebab earlier with the strongest sauce possible, and that should clear the sinuses quite a bit. Well, we have to pay for our own dentist. I don't know how it is in other countries, but yeah, they're pretty flipping expensive in Norway. Um, um, yeah, just if I went to the dentist earlier, maybe the root-filled tooth I have that has been just shedding scales of artificial tooth. If I went in earlier, maybe it would have been cheaper, but with all this pandemic shit and all that, I've just stayed away and postponed it and postponed it and postponed it. But I felt it was time to get back in the torture chair. And my dentist is a very a beautiful Indian woman. So yeah. She's very skilled, and yeah, it's a pleasure to get my teeth tortured by her and fixed. So, but it has to be done. Oh, as we see Dennis sliding with the Viper. Oh, it's going to be a difficult race for the big American V10, that's for sure. As we see Berkey there. I don't think the tire wear is going to be too extreme today, actually. It could end up being quite nice because of the wet, but then again, the front-wheel drive machine that Berkey has is, well, of another word, let's just say it's going to struggle in the corners, and there's a lot of them. There's not a lot of straights for Berkey to capitalize on. So I think he's going to struggle a little bit, but it could still be interesting. We know how strong Berkey is, and yeah, it should be definitely interesting for sure. We have Senna still staying in the pits. He might have a qualifying sit-out. I don't know about the sign-up sheets, but yeah, it could be interesting. As we see, Britney's pit has set a practice time of 1:22.7 and is almost a blistering second ahead of Sir Plux. So yeah, but anything can happen in the practice session, and anything can happen in the quali and race. Yeah, Paul is definitely one of the best on tires, that's for sure. The way he can drive his tires all the way to dead and still get a good performance out of the cars is way beyond me, and I adore Paul for doing that. And like I said before, Gadget is also one of the tire heroes in my mind. He is an excellent tire saver, good tire management, and yeah, definitely it could be down to the tire wear, tire management. From what I remember in the Group 3 race at the one of the bigger Tokyo layouts in the wet, the tire wear wasn't that bad actually. In my second stint, I forgot to change tires on my Group 3 wiper, and yeah, I drove about 30 laps or something with one set of tires when I really should have changed it, and I just picked up fuel. Strangest thing ever. It just, yeah, can't explain it. But yeah, that was heavier rain. This is intermediate rain, I think. Low to weak. Just a wet track. So yeah, it could be interesting. Interesting for sure to see what the guys can do. Jaggernaut seems to be very strong, but I don't know. Just sometimes it seems like he lacks that little fighting spirit to put him into the very top. But other than that, he's a very strong and competitive racer. Maybe he's just one of those guys that doesn't want to take chances a whole lot. Maybe he doesn't see the move and just does not take the move. Sort of like me, I just maybe I'm too cautious, maybe I'm too nice sometimes. I've definitely been more aggressive since I joined the driver's room and all that, but I'm still very nice. So yeah, spooky. I don't remember the finishing positions of the guys last week, but that should be easy enough to check on the result. So, by the looks of it, Bottle got full pot last week. Plucks the duck on... No, wait, Britain Spit second. We have Jagnut in third from last week. So yeah, that was the top three. So yeah, a very good race last week as well. A little difficult for the others in the back, but you know, there will be difficult ones, there will be easy ones, and there will be tracks that suits others best. So just excuse me for a moment. Okay. Hey, Blue. Likely to fight around the back because he can't fight. Well, one thing I have to say to you, I've never driven the 650 in the wet, so I don't really have the experience with it. But I do know that if you're patient, things could go your way. But yeah, be cautious. You know, let the race come to you. Other people could, you know, make the mistakes. That could benefit you. So this definitely isn't a track I really enjoy. A combination that is really not suited for a 1 hour race. It's too short. could get boring in my eyes. But you know, yeah, it makes for an interesting race. Yeah, Blue, it will be understeery, but that's the point with a wet race as well. Just challenge your skills and driver abilities. And one of the best races I've ever had was in the wet on one of the Tokyo tracks with a Group 3 Wiper chasing down Plux and Smith. And if Gadget hadn't been taken out by another person, me and Gadget would have been fighting all race, like Plux and Smith was fighting all race with each other. So yeah, definitely. Just let the race come to you. There's nothing much more I can say, but yeah, just take it easy. It's going to be difficult to pass. It's going to be difficult to make a move. So take your time as we see Mickey just planting the car into the wall. I don't know how the Lambo will do it in today's race, to be honest. It could end up being a very good car, it could end up being a very bad car. I think everyone is now just waiting for the qualifying green lights, so we can get this show on the road. Let's see, him and him. Okay, he's doing that. He's doing that. Right, be right back. All right, here we go. I am just going to do the mandatory reset so we can actually get some onboard footage if needed. And yeah, qualifying is underway, and everyone's bunching up, trying to get some slipstream. Don't think that will be the biggest advantage, but yeah, I think you're right, Jack. It's not going to be this could possibly be one of the best overtaking spots, but it's a very, very short overtaking spot, and it's going to be difficult. The right person has to have the right line through the corners. So yeah, it's definitely not going to be easy. I remember from doing this with the DRTT, we had slower cars, civilian cars, that we were racing on the dry. It was a little bit easier to get past, but you know, it's still a very difficult track to overtake on. This could also be an excellent overtaking spot before turn 1, but other than that, it's not going to be a lot of overtaking opportunities. The 86 should be very decent around the turns, so that could end up being Plux's strongest advantage, having a car that turns in quite well, but then again will struggle a hell of a lot in the few straight line sections that there is on this track. So, Plux is about to finish his first quali lap, and it's going to be interesting to see where the banker is going to be. So we're taking a look now with Plux to see what the first proper quali lap will be. Looks like he's struggling a little bit through the last turn. Car not wanting to turn in, and we have 123.3. A 124.1 from Linesi, a 124.1 from Juggernaut. The Britain Sped has a 122.9 and a 122.3, 23.4 from Blue, 24.7 from Spooky, 23.9 from Bottle, 24.9 from Mickey, and a 26 blank from Berkey, 25.8 from Dennis. Probably missed a few guys. Lanesi is bumped down all the way to 6th. We have Spooky down 7th for the moment, but things could change. There's still 11 minutes to go. So the field could change at any moment, as we see Britain Spit is being chased down by Senna. Senna's trying to take advantage of the slipstream from Sir Paul. So for any new ones watching this stream, if you want to watch the proper onboard action from Paul, check him out on Twitch. His user is TX141. So he's doing this race from on-board view, and that's his preferred view. As we see Linesi with a 123.5 and a 23.4 from Juggernaut. No improvement from Britain Spit. As we see Plux, we have Juggernaut there, we have Blue. Blue has no high hopes for this race, but for the moment he's top 4, and that's not bad. Mickey with a 124.9, so there's definitely some pep in that Lambo, that's for sure. And Senna will struggle in that big, mighty American V8. Same with Dennis, I think, in his V10 Viper. And definitely Berkey will probably struggle the most because of the front-wheel drive system not being able to propel his car smoothly enough through the corners. He's probably going to take the corners a lot slower than the rest, but then again, he could probably go into a massive fuel and tire saving mode, and maybe, optimistically, go for one stop less than all the others. But it remains to be seen. It's going to be a long race, that's for sure. And before drink, as we see Britain Spit improving with a 122.491, and that is a very good time. He's almost a second ahead of Plux again, so yeah, Plux is going to have a very bad starting car, so he's going to be no wait. I don't really know how the 86 starts anymore. A 25.6 from Berkey, still not able to get above top 8, but he is in the bottom of top 10. So yeah, I think probably Dennis, Senna, and Berkey will be the losers of this track, considering how heavy and understeery these cars will be. Plugs in to the pits to get himself a fresh set of intermediates and out for a few more quali laps. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the camera on Paul for a minute and a half while I go take care of some business and be ready for the race. So see you very soon. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, waiting for Paul to get into the pits, get himself a new set of tires. As we see, Senna with a 125.5, not being able to get up in the top 8 just yet. Blue Racer still staying in 4th, and I'm just gonna put on my lights. There we go. 25.3 from Berkey, not being able to get himself any further up. Dennis with a 25.7. Yeah, Paul. Yeah, Paul might dominate this race. As we see, Mickey with an ambitious wet tire selection. Let's hope he doesn't do that for the race itself. That could be very interesting if he decides to go with wet tires. Let's see. Can I use that over there? Oh, yes, I can. Oh, this is a rolling start as well. Yeah, thank you, Jack, for mentioning that. This is going to be the rolling start procedure like we had in round 1. And that means there will be at least a minute or two of dropped race time. So yeah, that's going to be very interesting. That could, mess up the strategies and stuff like that even a little bit more. So yeah, that could be very interesting. Thank you for reminding me of that, Jack. Yeah. A 25.5 from Dennis, still not able to pass Senna with that time, but it is very close between them. Ow. What have I done to my freaking wrist now? Shit. Ow. Okay. Use that. Oh my goodness. There we go. So, yeah, it looks like Britain's Bit will walk away with the quali win for this one. Damn it! I just gotta stiffen up. Don't get old. Older. Stay young. Muscle cramps. Yay. Stupid. There we go. Oh, that's gonna stiffen that up. Good. Sorry, I'm not doing any perverse stuff. I just, my wrist just suddenly became a... goddamn. A 1:23.3 from Juggernaut, so a little bit of improvement from him. Plucks there, still not able to gain too much on Paul. As you see, Juggernaut coming out of the pits. The Blue also struggling a little bit to get that MR faster around the track. No. I think I've hurt some nerves or something. So it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that at all. As we see, Lion Nessie, and I've completely missed that, a 1:23.5, and he bumps Juggernaut down to 4th. And yeah, no, it's nothing like that, Nathan. Nothing like that. Yeah, the Citroen could. Well, I had the Citroen for one season in my rookie year, and it was good, but it seemed to lack something that I just can't get my finger on right now. Something it lacks something, but overall, it's a very decent car to drive. So yeah, 23, and Juggernaut has reset his time. We have a 23.2 from Plux, and he's still 0.8 behind Paul. So it's going to be an interesting start. So we have 17 seconds left of the quali. Then we'll get down to the race, and let's see if Pluxy can improve one last time. I think most of the field are done. Yeah, Blue has been into the wall, so he's done. And stop doing that, you stupid. There we go. And we have a 6th for Sir Bottle Job. The trophy not able to pull out the massive times today. Spooky in the British muscle car, not able to get a good time from that. Berkey managed to get himself up into 9th, so very good him. And we have Sir Bottle Job in still 6th place, not able to improve. And Plux is parked himself on the line. Why has he done that? Could it be because he is going to, take the finishing screen? Ow. Looks like the entire field is done. Yeah, bad. All right. It's going to be very interesting for sure. Yeah, congratulations on that, Spooky. Decent job on that. No lose. All right, here is the startup, and now we're going to do a rolling start or a formation lap. So let's see if that goes well. Right, I'm just gonna do this. There we go. So I can get the onboard cameras if I want to. So good luck, everyone. It will be a formation lap, then everyone will be good to go. As we can see, everyone is driving into a single file, and that will be lap number 1, basically, more or less. But the proper lap 1 will start at lap 2. It's effed, I know. It's effed up. It is what it is. It's a trial of the formation lap thing, so it's gonna be in the season. It is a very different way of doing things, that's for sure. No damage. I'm gonna look through the field and see if there is any. Nope. So everyone has gotten through without any damage. That's good. Me, probably, I would have gotten damage. So pit lane is probably closed as well. Now we're gonna see them lining up in double file. Very, very nice work. Looks a lot better than last time. And we're going to have Paul lining and starting up any moment now. There we go. He's away. And just look at that Lambo 4-wheel drive power as we see Lionessy also going away from Plux. And it looks like Blue is able to get past Plux as well. So the 86 is not a great starter, and Plux lost 2 positions to Blue and Lionessy. So it's going to be a hell of a show, that's for sure. And Paul is under attack from Lionessy straight away. Let's hope they don't take too much chances on the first proper lap. Paul, as always, driving for the Pilgrim's Hospice, his chosen charity to drive for. It looks like everyone has been able to get through without incident. And we have Plux right on Blue's rear end. And it's a very Good, good first lap from everyone. It looks like, oh yeah, Senna is up into 8th, and we have Berkey all the way down into 10th, so he lost a position. Will Dennis be able to move up, or is the Viper just too slow and too heavy? It looks like it's too slow and too heavy. Yeah, and I am going to do Tier 1 DRSL commentary. So I'm going back to the roots, so to speak. As we see, Blue is under heavy attack from Mr. Plux, and Linus is also under heavy attack from Blue. And hello, Craig. Welcome. Okay, I haven't seen that yet, Craig, so I will take a look. As we see, Blue is taking a move forward and getting himself up into P2. Let's just take a quick look back, see the move. It didn't show on the oh, Linus, he's very wide there. Losing a lot of speed out of the last corner, and Blue made the move. But Linus is on the hunt with Plux in tow and Jagnot in tow. Oh, Blue really has to fight for it right now. And Brett is just moving away from the rest of the field. It looks like the Lambo really suits Paul today. As we see them coming over the bridge. Very, very beautiful stuff. As we see Senna there, we have Mickey in 9th, Berkey all the way down in 10th. And just isn't able to keep up with the rest of the guys. And we even have Dennis chasing Berkey down. I think this will be one of the toughest and most difficult races for Berkey yet. His car just isn't able to follow with the rest of the powerhouses on track. As we see Linus is right on Blue's heels, right up the gearbox, right up the corner hole. Oh, and Blue scratches the wall. Luckily, there's no damage. A little harder into the wall, and that would have been bye-bye, Blue. Oh, they go side by side before the tunnel, and Linus, he is passed. I think Plux also... No, he isn't able to make the move stick. He has Jagnut right behind, with Spooky right behind them. Oh, yeah, I do. I see that too, Craig. It's imminent. And we have Blue back in P2. We actually missed that overtake. And Lioness is back into P2. Blue back down into P3. We have Plux right on Blue's heels. Will he have enough power to get past? He's in Lioness's slipstream. Oh, into turn 1. Blue's on the outside. And it looks like Plux is up into 3rd. Oh my goodness. Single file racing, most of it, but damn, the action is good so far. As we see, Paul is just extending his gap to 8 seconds from Plux now, 9 seconds from Plux. And Lioness E really has to struggle with Blue, Plux, Juggernaut, and Spooky. And Bottle Job has entered the fray. He is on the move. This is going to be a sick fight for a second. We have Plux, Blue, Juggernaut, Spooky, Bottle. Yeah, that's four. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4, 5 cars chasing down a Lioness E for second place. Let's hope there's no incident or crashes between these guys. Holy crap. Just look how close it is. It's like a chain. These guys are gonna get a lot of screen time today, that's for sure. Oh, Plux is going for the move. Does he have enough grunt on the straight to get past Lioness E? I don't think so in this uphill, but he goes on the inside anyway and moves himself up into second place. But then again, Blue is right behind and he smashes himself into the wall. No damage, no damage, no damage. As we see, Lioness E has dropped down to 5th position. No damage between them. These guys are racing hard. Plux will have to watch out now. He's got an angry pack of people behind him. Juggernaut behind him. Blue behind him. We have Lioness E, Spooky, and Bottle. And Mickey has actually gotten himself up into 8th place. So very good job, Mickey, as he also is in the Lambo. And Senna will struggle a lot. And Dennis has now passed Berkey. Berkey is way behind, not able to capitalize at all. Now Plux has free air. He's just going to move away from the field. We know what Plux can do. And Juggernaut will have to watch out from Blue. The spaceman car of Blue. Juggernaut, sorry. Yeah, Plux has almost gotten rid of the slipstream from the rest of the guys. It looks like the field is spreading out a little bit as we see Spooky just scraping the paint off his car. He's got to be careful though. Bottle Job is right up his exhaust pipes. As we see, not a lot of action between Blue, Lioness E, and Juggernaut just yet. So we're going to watch the fight between Spooky and Bottle Job. And it looks like Spooky is inching away from Bottle at the moment. Spooky does have immense power in that Jag. As we see, Lioness E has started to drop off a little bit from Blue and Juggernaut. Oh, more scraping on the wall. Not good. As we see, Senna is fighting against Mickey. Mickey moving up to 8th. Senna will have to take care of those fronts. The Mustang is not known for being very good on its tires. And Dennis there, just ahead of Berkey. Let's take a look at Paul. He's not seen a lot of screen time yet, as we see him on lap 10. and he's barely got any tire wear on his car. So I think everything's going according to plan for Mr. Brett in a Spit, or first time of asking Spice. Plux is starting to move away now from Juggernaut, or no, Juggernaut is slowly catching in on Plux, but not by lots. Plux is slipping away a little bit again. As we see, Lioness E has moved himself up into 4th. Blue is probably struggling a little bit with tires. We have 2 MR cars fighting each other, a French and a British one. Who is the best MR car on track? Who is the most stable? By the looks of it, it seems like the Citroen is a little bit more stable than the Mackie. As we see, Bottle Job still hasn't been able to get past Spooky, but he's trying. Doesn't have enough grunt on the small straights to actually get past Spooky. I think we will have to. Oh wow! I can't believe it. No, wait. Yeah, Spooky has used a lot more tires than Bottle, so this could be a pit stop strategy win for Bottle. So if he just stays behind Spooky, saves some tires and fuel, he could probably undercut him through the pits. As we see, Lioness E is moving a little bit away from Blue. Beautiful camera angles. The way Polyphony utilizes and makes the camera angles in this game, second to none. Yeah, and that's it. Blue are inseparable. We have Mickey finally getting some distance and gap down to Senna. Senna's tires are starting to take a beating. Dennis's tires are actually looking quite well for an American car. So very good. And we have Berkey. He has been into the wall way before my replay could capture it. So that's not going to help his performance any more than it already is. As we see, Britt is just moving away from the rest. He's 15.8 seconds ahead of all the others. 15.8 seconds ahead of Plux, I should say. As we see, Juggernaut still losing distance to Plux. He's just going to do his own thing from now on. As we see, the distance between Blue and Nessie hasn't really increased. What about Bottle and Spooky? Bottle has managed to get himself past Spooky, so is there a way of us seeing this? Yes, we should be able to. He goes around on the outside before the tunnel. Oh, that is brave. A beautiful move from Bottle Job, and that moves him up into 6th place. Beautiful move from Bottle right there. The tires of the Mighty Jag is starting to wear, and there's nothing Spooky can do. As we see, Blue is not able to keep up his pace with Lionessi, and it looks like Blue is using a lot more tires than Lionessi at this point. And that could work in Lioness's favor, so I think the Citroen is a lot better on its tires than the McLaren. Spooky still hasn't been able to capitalize and get back on to 6th place, but maybe this will be it. Maybe he gets a better exit out of this turn, but no. The trophy is just able to hold the turns at higher pace than the Jag. We have Senna and Mickey is just running away from him now. There's nothing really Senna can do. Just look at the tires of the Lambo. There's nowhere. I didn't know the Lambo was this good in wet weather, but apparently it is. And Senna has more or less used almost 50% of his tires. So yeah, no pit stops as of yet. As we see, Dennis is yeah. There's not a lot of tire wear on the Viper either, so I think he's got his brake balance set to all the way to the back. And Berkey just keeps struggling. As we see, Senna is the first one to pit. And yeah, that's very interesting. And look at Paul's tires. There's nowhere. You know what? I have a feeling that Paul is gonna perform one of his famous one-stops, which he's all the well known for, and something he does quite often in the championship. He usually goes for a one-stop, and but by that point, no one can stop. Oh, I was wrong. He goes in now. Paul, what? Okay. So two-stop then. Okay. We were probably looking at a two-stop from Paul then, or maybe he's gonna go the long route from this point onwards. I really don't know. Getting some water. Spooky into the pits as well, which isn't very surprising considering his tires. The Jag is quite hard on his tires, as we see Britney's pit coming out on P2, and Juggernaut not able to capitalize on that. And but the 86's tires doesn't look too bad at all either, so maybe we'll see a one-stop from Juggernaut, or maybe he'll just go in on the very next lap. We have Lionessy and Blue. They still haven't... Wait, Blue has gotten past Lionessy. Lionessy has had a mistake somewhere. So Blue moves up to 4th, and yeah. But then again, it looks like Lionessy has... Oh yeah, Lionessy has way better tires. So Lionessy must have had a big incident somewhere and completely dropped off the map. And we have Bottle still staying out, so the trophy should be good for a one-stopper, I think. Looks like Mickey has no intention of going into the pits yet. Nope. Dennis doesn't look like he's interested in going into the pits either. He's got Spooky right behind him. They are on the same lap, so Dennis does not need to get out of the way. Spooky will have to find his way through. And Dennis doesn't want to fight it, so he lets Spooky through. Senna out in 11th, and Berkey still staying out. 16 laps. Damage on his left front. So yeah, maybe he's just trying to nurture the car home, get some points, and that'll be the end of it. As we see, Britt has caught up to Plux. And Plux's tires are not looking that bad, actually. but he will not be able to keep up with Brit's pace, as we see Brit is able to get past without any issue. So Plux will try to hang on to that Lambo ass as long as possible, or that Audi for as long as possible, and he's already out of the slipstream range, I think. Yeah, already out of it. Oh, that went fast. As we see Jagnot still staying out. No intention of pitting yet. As we see Blue is under attack from Lionessy again. Lionessy has gotten his shit together. But the tires are starting to go off from both cars. They will need a pit soon. Maybe they will go for the infamous one stop if they can make the tires last for about 5.5 more minutes. Maybe they will just dive into the pits right after this lap, or at the end of this lap. And they both stay on. We have Mickey still staying out. The left rear is starting to take a beating. And Bottle is also just staying out, and looks like he's nearly drifting through turns. Keeping a consistent 25-26 lap time around the track. And probably has a plan. And by the looks of it, I think he's going to attempt a one stop. As we see Dennis finally into the pit, and he has some damage as well. Is it possible to take a look at that? No. Happened before our replay. So that is Dennis down to the very last position. And Britain's Pit celebrates his new tires with a new best sector. And Plux is still staying out, so I think he's going to go for the infamous one-stopper as well. What I'm thinking Brit is doing is he's pitting twice in this race versus the one-stop he usually goes for, to just go flat out on the very last stop. So yeah, I think that's what he's doing. And Plux, I think he's just going for a single one-stop to benefit himself. And we have Lionessy and Blue. They're still staying out, and by the looks of it, they are the only two closest on track. Or is it no? Lionessy and Blue is the closest on tracks. We're gonna stay with them for a little bit and see when they go into the pits. Gonna try and keep my eye on the minimap. Look at the tires now, Blue. They've really started to take a beating. Sir Bottle Job is slowly catching up though. I think he has a lot more on his tires. Yeah, they are starting to go off, but he has a lot more. So yeah, Blue isn't able to actually get past Lionessy, and Blue dives into the pits. .34 left in the tank, and Lionessy has just over half a tank. So even staying behind Lionessy, Blue has used a lot more fuel. That is very surprising. Juggernaut is no closer to Plux, and Plux is losing out a lot of distance to Paul, but that is to be expected because I think Plux is going for a one-stop. He's not going to go for a no-stop, is he? That would be ludicrous. As we see now, Spooky in 6th place, and Blue is all the way down in 8th. How will this end up for Blue? Will he be able to get past Mickey and Spooks? More to the point, where will Lionessy come in? As we see Plux finally into the pits. So it's going to be a one-stop for Plux. Same with Juggernaut. And Lionessy finally dives into the pits. They have lost a lot of time staying out for this long. I think Spooky Mickey will be very close to the guys when they get out of the pits. But how close? Plux is out. We have Blue in 4th. Juggernaut in 4th now. So Spooky has been able to get himself up into the podium spot. And and it is close between Spooky and Nessie again. Yeah, Blue has pit. He pitted a lap before Nessie. They're both on fresh tires. The fight will be on. The fight between Blue and Lionessy is on. Let's just take a look at very big distance and gap between the rest. How about Juggernaut and Spooky? Too big of a gap to take a look at right now. So we're gonna keep on with Blue and Lionessy for the moment as we say hi to Gadget. Hello, Gadget. And Paul is just extending his gap lap after lap. He's 51 seconds ahead of these boys. And yeah, I don't think anyone's going to be able to do anything about Paul today. As we see Lionessy going for the move. Will it work into tier? No. Not able to get the move done. Maybe lost a little bit of entry grip into turn 1. It does look like Juggernaut is closing in on Spooky, but these two are pretty much inseparable. Juggernaut is closing in, but still not enough. Let's see if anyone else has acquired damage, and we have Senna behind the bottle. I don't think Senna's going to be able to do much. Mickey in 9th, we have Berkey in 10th, so he's still hanging on. And Dennis is all the way down in 11th, which isn't all that surprising considering how heavy that Viper is in Group 4. But Blue definitely has to watch out from Lionessy. Both of these very skilled at equal skill levels, I think. Has Senna damaged himself? Oh, Senna has damaged himself, you're right. Oh, things are just going from bad to worse constantly for Senna, I'm afraid. But then again, it's not a very easy track for the mighty Mustang to get around on. As we see, Blue is scratching off a lot of paint of that McLaren. Yeah, maybe there's no point in going in yet if the car is decent enough to drive. Blue's doing everything in his power just to stay in front of Lionessy. Spooky is... oh, Juggernaut has gotten through Spooky. So, yeah. Handling versus power works better in this one. Lionessy is insanely close. Will he go for the move on the outside? He's side by side, and Blue covers the inside though. Will it be? Lionessy is back in the 5th position. Oh, looked very aggressive from Blue there as he slotted in behind. Then again, Blue will be able to save some tires and fuel from this. And will he be able to make a counter move back on Lionessy? Cars do look like they're sliding a little bit, but not too much. Alright, let's take a look down the field. Bottle Job is all by himself, and Senna is still staying out with damage. It looks like he's due for a pit stop anyway. The fuel levels are quite low, and he will have to get some more explosive juice. As we see Mickey, he's just tried to stay out of trouble in today's race. Berkey, not really the race for him and his car. And Dennis probably wishes he had a different car in this one. Plux doing what he does in 2nd place, staying out of trouble. Juggernaut trying to catch up, but doesn't seem able to. Spooky is now going to be under attack from the Power Boys and the MR cars. And Spooky does have significantly more tire wear on his left front than the MR boys. It looks like Lionessy is lining up for a move already. I know that was a little dry, but no pun intended. As we see him just scoping out his options. Where's the best place I can overtake this this little spookster? I think it's gonna be here, but then again, the Jag does have an insane amount of power. Oh, Lioness is still not able to get past. The Jag is just too powerful on the straight. The straight line speed the Jag has is just friggin' insane. You should think it has a slipstream all the time. That's how powerful that little beastie is. Then again, it does understeer quite a bit right now because of the imminent tire wear. We have 20 minutes remaining of this race. As we see Blue trying to line up for an overtake, but not. Oh, and we have Spooky into the pits already. So yeah. So Blue will have to try and pass by normal means. Yeah, and Blue has used a lot more tires as well. There's not a lot difference between them, but it is enough to be noticeable. I think Blue's prime in his tires have gone, as we see Britain spit into the pits. So it's going to be a mighty fast two-stopper for Brit. These two have been on each other the entire race. Blue just isn't able to make a move. The Citroen is just fast enough to stay in front, stable enough to stay in front. As we see Britney now out of the pits, and we have Plux coming up on the last turn there. So Brit is way ahead. Did I see any No, I didn't see any damage. So as always, we're gonna stay with these two for the moment. Where's that? As we see Blue going on the outside into turn one. Oh my goodness! Nice drift through the turn, but didn't really help Blue in the end. They're staying side by side, and how in the hell did Blue manage to keep up his momentum in that drift? We're gonna go back to that momentarily. If I can at all. As we see Lioness is going for a move. Beautiful move from Lioness. Will Blue go for another one? Very good race from these two. We're going to follow them through turn one, and then we're going to see if we can go back and take a look at the drifting move that Blue pulled off. Trying to go for the same again, but not able to make it stick. Oh, they're so close. There's no gap between these two. All right, let's take a look back. Oh, we just missed the drift. We just missed the drift. But these two have been at it all flipping race. Is there someone close to each other? It is Senna being lapped. So let's go back to the two. It's been a very one-sided race for sure. The rest of the field being so spread, and the only action being between the two MR vehicles. But for some reason or another, it always seems to be Blue in the picture. He always seems to get some of the most airtime, screen times, because of his constant fighting and battling with other racers, namely Plux and now Lionessi. Oh man, I can't say it enough. The replay angles in this game, they're so good. So good. Oh, it looks like yeah, it looks like Blue has completely dropped off the map now. The tires have dropped off. He's not able to keep up the speed with Lionessi. Yeah, I could rename the stream to Lionessi versus Blue 1. Never ending 1v1. Yeah, definitely. Oh, you little bastard. Craig always with the good ones. So it looks like Lionessi is finally pulling away from Blue, but anything can happen over the course of the next 13 minutes. As we see, Bottle is all by his lonesome. Spooky, all by his lonesome as well. He can just push it all the way through the finish. Mickey should be good on fuel and tires towards the very end. And Senna has been in to change his broken front end. And we have Berkey again with some damage to his front, which is not good. Can he now stay out for the last 13 minutes and keep that car under control? Or will he have to go in for another emergency stop? Let's hope he can stay out, as Dennis is only 5.7 seconds behind. So we have Britnespit. He's been unstoppable all day today, and he's 20 seconds ahead, 21 ahead of Plux. Plux is 10 seconds ahead of Juggernaut, and had a little bit of fighting in the beginning, but managed to pull away as soon as he got some clean air. And we have Lionessi and Blue, and Lionessi is just pulling away from Blue now, and yeah, Blue and Lionessi has robbed us, the viewers, of some pretty decent and good action towards the very end, and yeah, shame on them. So yeah. Yeah, Lionessi has had his S badges ever since he joined back, I think. Just a meme livery out of another world, that's for sure. Oh, we have no Blue has been into the wall. Oh, it happened before my camera could show it. Blue has been into the wall. His day is gone from good to bad. Oh, that is not good. Let's hope it doesn't affect the performance too much. He's able to get past Dennis, but why? There we go. Oh man, that is a shame. That is a shame. Yeah, he ran out of lives. It's 7.2 seconds between Blue and Bottle. Maybe Bottle can make some leeway. Maybe he can catch up. It's 10 minutes to go. Anything can happen. I think he should be safe from spooks though. But yeah, Blue, he could lose all of his gap down to Bottle Job. And if he goes into the pits, he will lose even more. Oh, it almost looked like he went for a fakie into the pits. He isn't really able to get away from Dennis either. There's no reason for flashing Berkey Blue. You have to get close enough. And that Scirocco is insanely fast on the straight. As with all of the front-wheel drive cars in this category. And it looks like Berkey is just letting them go. And some of my neighbors are frying up fish again. I hate fish. Ugh. It's gonna make me puke. Thanks, neighbors. Assholes. And Spooky there. Yeah. I don't think Blue is just losing to Bottle. Bottle will inch closer and closer and closer, and Blue has used a lot of his tires. Just look at Nessie versus Blue. Wait, did I just, huh? Oh, it looked a lot, oh, Blue sliding everywhere. He's not able to keep the car under control. He's gonna be caught up by the back markers as well. There's no point in waving the blue flags. Oh wait, Bottle is coming up behind, isn't he? Yeah, Bottle is coming up behind. He's so close. 3.7 seconds now to Blue from Bottle. Bottle will come in very close. 8 minutes to go. Will Bottle be able to snag 5th position from Blue? Bottle can smell the blood of a wounded Blue. He can smell the blood in the water. He can smell the blood on the tarmac. As we see Berkey just lining up to let Bottle through. Now he has Dennis to get through as well. And just look at Blue. He's struggling, and he's struggling so much. He just can't keep the car under control in these conditions. The McLaren struggles a lot in the wet. He said that before the race. It understeers so much, and it's going to be understeering a lot more now with damage in the front left. He's going to be so exposed from Bottle. Bottle's going to be able to just lick himself on his lips now. Yeah, I'm going very strange. He's going to lick himself on the lips and just think to himself, I got this motherflunker now. I got this motherflunker now. 1.8 between them. Bottle can smell it. Bottle can smell it. He's gonna get help from Dennis with the slipstream to get even closer. I know. I know, Jack. I'm sorry. Hey, it comes with being a very weird and effed up Norwegian, okay? Oh, as we see Blue just oh man. Yeah, the fish is clouding my brain. Oh man. Oh, and he's just drifting into the wall. He's not going to help him too much. Bottle is right up his gearbox now. Oh, it's going to be an easy match for Bottle. It's not going to be a battle at all. It's going to be a slaughter. Blue has no chance in keeping this up. Yeah, I know, I'm a strange fella. One of the good things about good things about admitting being strange, just makes it more fun. And Blue tries to go defensive, but there's no point. He has no power to meet Bottle's attack. He is able to... Oh, he's not able to keep it on the inside as well. Blue, come on, don't ruin it for you and Bottle now, or just Bottle. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Bottle is just a tire in front of Blue. Blue isn't giving up. He's got a very damaged car and he's not giving up. There's 5 minutes left. Bottle can't get past. Come on, Bottle. I'm cheering for you, mate. Come on. Oh, and we see Blue again drifting through every single corner. He's not able to keep up the speed that Bottle can. He's gonna end up taking out himself and Bottle and Dennis at this point. Come on, Blue, don't fight it too much. There's no point. Just try and get the car home. That is the most important thing you can do. Get the points. And we have Bottle finally past Blue. Oh my goodness. Bottle really had to work for that. And we see Blue constantly just drifting the car. It is not easy for Blue, so we're going to go on board with Blue just to take a look at how much he actually struggles with the car. Oh, he goes into every single wall. He just can't keep the... Oh, man, the car's wearing too. Oh, he just can't keep the car straight. He just can't keep the car going. Oh, man, he struggles. He's struggling. I don't know if he's able to even keep Dennis behind at this point. Yeah, you're right. Spooky is closing in as well. We could have... Blue could lose another position. Blue could act... Oh, wow. Blue is low on fuel. Spooky is low on fuel, I mean. And same with Blue. I think even Blue is lower. And his front tire is just dead. Blue's front tire has nothing in it anymore. Oh, and Blue has to throw in the towel and go into the pits. There's nothing left in the tires. There's nothing left in the performance. Oh man, Blue, you put up a hell of a fight today. And, you put up a hell of a fight, Blue. And it just wasn't your day today. As we see, Plux has passed Senna with a lap. And we have, where's Jagnaut? Jagnaut there. Very low on fuel as well. And, yeah. Bottle had to work for it. Spooky got it easy. And, Mickey and Spooky are running the same liveries for what I can see. I don't know what it is. Steel Series liveries. I think they're on the same team like M4R. Yeah, the understeer was visibly yeah. So yeah, it's been a very, very exciting race for Blue and Lionessy, but Blue ultimately had to throw in the towel on this one. Britney Spit has had a very peaceful race, not a very what I would call exciting race, I think. I think he knows that this was his race to win, and yeah, just took it from there, and he's going to be very happy with his performance. Yeah, very good job to Britney Spit, that's for sure. Very good job to Plux as well. He really had to fight for his second place today. Jagnot has done a remarkable job keeping that car in P3, but he is insanely low on fuel, and he's fuel saving like hell. He probably has no fuel left in the tank. He's staying in as high a gear as possible, and I think he's going to be able to... Oh, he's slowing everything down, I think. He might be able... He might have to do another lap. Yeah, he is absolutely going to have to do another lap, as we see Lionessy there. I think Lionessy also will have to do another lap. Or will he... No. Oh, yep. One more lap for Lionessy. Bottlejaw will come home to finish in 5th. So a very good job from Bottle. Spooky will come home in 6th. And Spooky is out of fuel. Spooky is actually out of fuel. At least it happened on the very last turn. As we see, Blue... I don't think Blue fixed his damage. No, I don't think Blue fixed his damage. And we have a spin. A very stylish finish from Blue. As we see Mickey in 8th. We have Senna in 9th. A very good race from him as well. Maybe a little bit difficult with the mighty Mustang. Dennis in 10th. We have Berkey coming home. And oh my goodness. He's drifting through the last turn. Second to last turn anyway. Oh, he's given the show. He's given the viewers a show. As we see Jagnut right behind there. Oh, very good race from everyone. Very, very entertaining. As we see Lionessy is about to run out of fuel. Oh, I think he ran out of fuel just before the line. Oh, very good. Congratulations to Brett. A very good race from everyone today. It might have been a little bit more difficult for others, but definitely it was very enjoyable to watch. Yeah, that's for sure. Very, very fun to watch. Yeah, what can I say? That was entertaining as hell, and yeah, let's hope the next race will be just as entertaining. And thank you guys for the nice comments. I appreciate it. I do love doing these live comms. Let's see, what is the next race? So, more bad news for all of the racers. It's going to be another wet race next week, and it's going to be in the Group 3s, and it's going to be at Spa. The pain never ends. It never ends, ladies and gentlemen. It never ends. So, yeah. It probably felt like hell out there for a few today. And, yeah, but it was very entertaining. So, thanks for that. Even though I think the track could have been a little bit different. They could have probably chosen another track, but you know, it is what it is. The tracks are picked, they race, and today it was quite entertaining for a few guys in the field. So now I'm starting to lose my voice, but well, things happen, Blue. Things happen. Um, well, I think we're going to end everything right here. Um, um, yeah, I'm just gonna. No, I'm not gonna type anything. Yeah, Dennis is swapping out his Viper, so that's not gonna be very surprising from him. Just remember, Dennis, watching this back, do not reveal your next season's car. Very important. But yeah. Yeah, that will be it for me. So thank you all for watching. I hope it was as entertaining for you as it was for me to watch this shindig go down. And with that said, I am your host, Kimaru, and see you next time. Oh, um, I will probably, maybe, do another stream tomorrow, since I've gotten Car Mechanic Simulator 2021, and it would be fun to put a few of the beginning uh, story cars that I have to fix up on a stream. So that could end up tomorrow or during the weekend. So look forward to that. All right, this is me signing off, and catch you next time.